Have you ever started at 10,000 users and thought, sure, I will just quickly clean this up before lunch? Yeah, same energy as I will just restart production today. We will fix it. In this video, you will learn one repeatable enterprise pattern, powerful filters, safe bulk actions, predictable outcomes. We will cover real enterprise scenarios like license cleanup, inactive but licensed users, contractors and external access, governance checks, safe deactivation and reactivation. If you manage Atlassian at scale, this is how you stay fast and safe. Hey, my name is Marvin. I'm a technical support engineer and DevOps at Resolution, which basically means I help admins keep things stable. And I only cry a little bit when someone says, can we do this in production really quick? In the next few minutes, I will show you how to use enterprise-grade filtering and bulk operations to manage users safely at scale without surprises.
This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights. 'Cause when it's game time.
So Enterprise Atlassian is different. You're not managing 15 users. You're managing thousands, sometimes tens of thousands. And here is the hard truth. Manual user management does not scale. Policies change, teams reorganize, contractors rotate. So bulk actions become necessary. Bulk actions can also be dangerous. One wrong bulk action can remove access from the wrong team or break collaborations with partners. It could trigger compliance issues or cause project chaos. Here's a key point. Filtering is your safety net before every bulk action. If the filter is good, the action is predictable. If the filter is sloopy, the action becomes a lottery. The enterprise pattern is simply, we'll start with visibility. Use filters to narrow scope, run bulk action safely, reactivate or undo when business changes. And the heart of the video is this: powerful filters, safe bulk actions, predictable outcomes. Now let's walk through real enterprise scenarios. As we go, listen for two things. One, what the filter protects you from, and two, what the safe actions look like after preview. So scenario one, let's start with the classic license cost control. Use case, find users who consume license but shouldn't. To achieve filter one, we will switch to user management and go to user browser. So I already prepared some filters here, but I will quickly explain it in more detail. Select scenario one. So now we will filter users around this story here. These users technically have Jira access, but they are not in the expected user groups. That's a governance signal. Often it means product access was granted ad hoc, or group governance drifted over time, or access was never cleaned up after a change. So typical safe actions for this filter after a check would be bulk remove product access or bulk deactivate depending on your policy. Key idea, the filter makes sure you're acting on the right users. Let's skip or switch to scenario 2. Inactive but licensed users. I will quickly change the filter here. The use case, identify low-risk candidates for deactivation. The filter idea is current status is active, the product access is here in this case Confluence, role is user, and the email domain is your company email address. So we will start with internal users before we touch externals or admins or integrations. This reduces risk because internal users usually map to HR lifecycle events, and you're less likely to break vendor collaboration by accident. Typical actions here for bulk deactivation or would be bulk action and deactivate. Now we will switch to scenario 3. I will change the filter again. In this scenario, we will have a look at contractors and external users. The user case changes constantly. So we want to control external access without breaking collaboration. Filter idea here is, the email day or domain from your freelancers or contractors. The product access in this case is Jira, and the current status is active. I would say a typical action for this kind of uses is deactivation or license removal, or a scheduled cleanup. Here the enterprise mindset is, don't delete history, don't break collaboration, just control access. So switch it on when needed or off when not. Let's jump to scenario 4. Let's quickly change the filter again. Now we enforce policy. The use case is ensure users are in the right groups. Filter idea, users has product access to Jira, but are not in the group for Jira software users. So current status is also active. So product access without proper group governance is a common enterprise risk. It's where temporary exceptions turn into permanent problems. Typical actions would be fix the group membership or remove access depending on your governance model. Now we will go to scenario 5. We'll choose the filter and explain a bit more about it. So the safety rule that prevents nightmares, always exclude privileged roles. So the filter idea is only select users and not org admins or site administrators. Current status is also active. Because bulk actions are great, until you log out the people who can undo them. So filter first, protect admins, then proceed. Let's jump to scenario 6. Change the filter. Scenario 6 is about enterprise reality. We're talking about reorganizations. So we want to clean up accounts after an org change. Idea is here to filter about the old email domain and the current status active. An advanced variation would be to also filter about product access like Jira software or Confluence. Typical user actions around these users would be deactivate or remove product access. We could also export or report for compliance review. This is how you reduce risk when the org moves faster than the tooling. Because not all users are humans. So the filter idea for scenario 7 is to only filter for users which username like test or the username contains admin. Service accounts often quietly consume licenses, and when nobody owns them, they never get cleaned up. Typical for these users would be the action review, document them and decide keep them or clean up licenses or deactivate safely. Okay, now we connect the dots. Filters give you precision, bulk actions give you scale. So let's run the save pattern. Just let's apply one filter. Let's choose the filter 1. So let's run the save pattern. So before we apply the enterprise filter, just run the bulk actions, we would need to check if this list of users would be the correct users. So we will need to review the affected users. Before you touch anything, just a sanity check. Do the email domains look right? Are maybe admins included or excluded? Does the list match your intent? It is your last save stop. If something looks off, you adjust the filter. The action would be to execute the bulk action if you have done the check. You can choose about remove product access, also reactivate users if needed. Key messages. Bulk actions are only dangerous without good filters. With good filters, they are predictable. No lifecycle, because enterprise access is rarely permanent. So like the use cases, contractors between projects, parental leave, long vacations, seasonal teams, project-based access. The best lifecycle flow is deactivate temporarily, reduce risk and cost, keep identity and history intact, and then reactivate without rebuilding everything. That means less admin work, your support tickets, a cleaner compliance story. Let's recap. Advanced filters give you precision. Bulk actions give you scale. Lifecycle management gives you cost control and compliance. And here's the takeaway. With the right filters, enterprise user management becomes predictable, safe, and auditable. If you want to go deeper, the national follow-ups are audit and compliance reporting, cloud cost forecasting, automated deactivation strategies. So thanks for watching, and may your next bulk action be boring in the best possible way.
This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine.